If life has felt a bit messy or out of order, this new moon is your chance to shift gears. Virgo is here to help you clear the clutter, to get organized, and to reset with intention. And by the way, this is the first of 2 new moons in Virgo. Let's see what the cards have to say. All right, let's start with our numbered shuffle. A 5 and a 3. Of course, we have Virgo season beginning today. I like this combination. We had a 5 and a 1 for the Virgo entering into Virgo season, or the sun entering Virgo, excuse me. So now we've got an 8 energy, a 5 and a 3. That's creative change, if you will, collaborative change. Love that energy. And it's an 8 shuffle. So let's get these cards shuffled up. Okay, it's Friday, August 22nd, and I'm going to read the blurb for you so you have an idea of what this new moon energy is all about. And it says, as summer winds down, it's a great time to reflect on your thoughts and feelings while planning for the fall ahead. Begin organizing your life and making thoughtful choices. I really like that phrase, making thoughtful choices. Begin organizing your life and making thoughtful choices. So we're really aligning with the energy of what we want and making choices that we're thinking about. We have an intention about the choices that we're making as we're organizing or reorganizing or resetting your life. Could be in any area of your life as well. So let's see what the oracle gives us for guidance first. 15 and the creative no. I'll give you a look at this card. Woo! This is a very interesting coupling to have, because if you haven't yet, you're going to want to watch the other aspect video for today with the sun entering Virgo. The creative no is about boundaries. It's about learning how to say yes to what you want to say yes to and creatively saying no. The fact that we rolled a 5 and a 3, creative change and the creative no together, this is about accessing within yourself and asking yourself what feels good to me, what feels aligned, and also what doesn't. What doesn't? The other aspect in that poll gave us the idea of allowing things that are dying to fall away. And this energy is about recognizing that and telling yourself, I don't need that anymore. And it's okay for me to decline. It's okay for me to say no, thank you. I actually love this card in this deck. I've had this deck for a long time. And the feeling of it is self-involved, meaning it's about you standing up for you. It's about you creating healthy boundaries for you. It's about you honoring you. And sometimes that is a yes, but sometimes it's a no. If you have people pleaser energy or you're constantly saying yes to things that don't work for you, this new moon in Virgo, this first one, obviously is asking us to kind of survey our lives and say, what is working? What do I like doing? What feels aligned for me? I mean, you don't have to like everything you're doing, but what feels aligned for you is important. What are the things that you don't want is going to be important as well during this new moon energy, obviously. And not only that, but for you to find a way where you feel good about saying no. It can be difficult to find the right way to say no thank you without like making excuses and feeling like you are feeling guilty or shameful or whatever. Maybe you're afraid to say no to something. This new moon clearly is asking us to assess and take inventory of what it is we're committed to, how we use our energy, where we place our time constraints, how much you value yourself and your boundaries and your time and your energy, and then putting some thoughtful time into thinking about just how can you say no kindly? How can you say compassionately, no, thank you? That's the goal here. And that's why I think I loved that phrase, making thoughtful choices. You're thinking about what you're saying yes or no to, what you're committing to, and what you're not willing to commit to anymore. And you're actually coming up with a way that works for you to decline things that don't work for you anymore. This is going to give you more space to organize your life in a way that you feel works for you, right? So definitely need to look at the things that are not in alignment. Today, both of these aspects are giving a similar vibe of like, this isn't working. How do we decline it? How do we detach from it? How do we lovingly pull ourselves away from that and create a very healthy space, boundary, etc.? Let's see what we have for the tarot. Aha, the Seven of Cups. Telling, I would say. The Seven of Cups energy is about making choices that are in alignment with your heart center. You can see in this depiction, we've got several different things to choose from in these cups, and it's a wonderful depiction of a Seven of Cups. You can see some of the things in the cups are great, are wonderful, are abundant, are prosperous, probably feel really good when you look at them, and then other things not so much. And so with the Seven of Cups, it's about tapping into your bigger experience about what it is that you're imagining for yourself. It is a card of envisioning from the heart. So what is my heart's desire, and what does that look like for me? What do I truly want? And then coming back here and saying, how can I make choices that are in alignment with what it is that I truly want? And obviously, a big part of that is going to be how it is that you're committing your time and energy, and where it is that you're saying yes and no. You've got to be able to say no to some of these cups in order to say yes to the others. So I would say we need to look inside our heart center for sure at the start of Virgo season and with this first new moon, and survey what it is that we're holding. How many cups are you holding? What's in those cups? Are there some of them that you just don't want to hold anymore? Are there some of them that you just want to kind of like dump out or toss to the side because it's just not working or it's not serving you anymore? If that is the case, then this is the time to learn how to do that in a kind and compassionate way. As I said, it's like a peaceful and kind energy. It's not necessarily harsh. It can be very loving because you're accessing what you truly want and not being afraid to go after that or to stand up for that for yourself. So choose from the heart. I want to say choose wisely. Like they're saying, make thoughtful decisions about how you're going to reorganize your life, and you'll be in full alignment with this beautiful first new moon that we have, and preparing for the rest of the season, the fall season, and eclipse season that's going to be coming up. Let's see what we have for our charm. It's the bow. A beautiful bow. Oh my gosh, yes, exactly. Give this gift to yourself is what they're saying. Give this gift to yourself. Ooh, this gift is eluding me. Let's see if I can. There you go. The bow is always an indication of putting a bow on it, tying a bow on it, or providing yourself with a gift or a gift that is given. In this case, give this gift to yourself. That's what they're saying. It's up to you to decide. It's up to you to choose what it is you're going to engage with, what you're going to put your time and energy into. It's up to you to notice what's not working, as no one can tell you that. You have to tell yourself that. Once you get clear and intentional about it, it will feel like a gift that you are giving to yourself, choosing what is in alignment for you and what you imagine for yourself for the future. And some of that is going to include letting go of things and creating healthy boundaries, being able to say no when you mean no and yes when you mean yes. So if you want more clarity, you can go to the Virgo Pick a Card that I have on offer if you'd like. That's a very detailed reading for the season ahead, and you can pick your card and then instantly download that information and carry it with you through the season ahead. And you can check out the Sun entering Virgo video for the bigger picture insight and the combination of energy that I was talking about. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.